Much love, everyone. Much love. My name is Donslow Brown. I am the founder and CEO of Uncaged Consulting LLC. And today, we'll be speaking about the power of coaching, identifying the purpose coach. I have a question for you all. What do Michael Jordan, Cristiano Ronaldo, Serena Williams, and Iron Mike Tyson have in common? What do they all have in common? They all had coaches. They all had coaches. Michael Jordan had Phil Jackson. Cristiano Ronaldo had Sir Alex Ferguson. Serena Williams had her dad, Richard Williams. And of course, Mike Tyson had Constantine Cus D'Amato. Now, I know you might be thinking, but Don, I'm not a professional athlete. I can't shoot a J, right? I can't dunk a basketball. I can't play tennis. I'm not the best boxer in the world. I can, do a little something. But I have a question for you now. Another question. Are you a student? Are you a business owner? Are you an entrepreneur? And if so, my friends, this is for you. This is for you. Okay. Now, keep in mind, every single coach has different qualities. If you're looking for someone that will take you to the next level, there are a few qualities that you want to find in a coach. In this particular coach that I'm talking about, they're going to have what we call perspective. Okay. Perspective allows the individual to see where you are. They'll help you to identify obstacles in your path, and they'll help guide you towards your destination. More importantly, they'll keep you from being stuck in your own limitations. Now, of course, I'm sure everyone here is smart, skilled, and motivated, but without insight and accountability as a coach, you may not be able to tap into your fullest potential. So again, the type of coach I'm talking about has perspective. They help you see where you are. Sometimes we get so focused, or as the saying goes, we get so caught up with the tree, all right? We don't even see the leaves. All right. The coach helps you see where you are, and most importantly, where you're going. Also, this particular coach helps you identify the obstacles in your path. Oftentimes, they'll see things within you that, again, that you won't see within yourself. And lastly, they help guide you. They don't tell you what to do. They don't push you. I mean, they push you, but they don't do the work for you. They guide. They assist. This type of coach I'm talking about, friends, is the purpose coach. But let's talk more about what we can see in a purpose coach. I mean, we see one in front of us. Of course, the purpose coach keeps you from being stuck. Now, I know what you might be saying. Well, Donslow, I know that you're highlighting the concept of what a purpose coach is and what they do. But how can I find the right coach? Because quite frankly, all those individuals I mentioned earlier, Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, Serena Williams, Cristiano, the soccer player, I forgot his name. They had wonderful coaches. Okay? They had phenomenal coaches. So you don't just want anybody, right? You need someone specific. Okay? You need to know how to identify the right coach for you, because you are a superstar. You are the next best thing. Now, one of the things you want to ask yourself when you're identifying that coach, that purpose coach, is Have they gone the distance? Now, I remember some years ago, and I might be telling my age, this was actually quite a few years ago. I learned of a story of a young Hercules. And Hercules, he just found out his identity. He was the son of the Greek god Zeus, and he had super strength and he had some speed to him, but he was very clumsy. And he had he had some things with him. He had great potential, but he knew that in order for him to become what he wanted to be, he had to basically seek guidance from his father. So he spoke to Zeus one day, and Zeus said, "You know what? I want you to be with me. I want you to be amongst the other gods, but there's some training that I want you to do." So he sought out on his journey. Okay. Again, he had possessed great power and potential. And immediately after, he was instructed by Zeus to go find a trainer. Now, mind you, this trainer I'm about to show you now, he's not super strong like Hercules, right? He's not super fast like Hercules, but he sought out this particular trainer. He was told to seek out this particular trainer named Phil, who was once known for guiding heroes to their greatness. As you can see here, Phil, my main man, Phil over here. Again, Phil was not as strong as Hercules, but he was able to take Hercules to the distance. And he trained hard, okay? And not only did he become big and strong, but he became what he was looking for. Now, I just want to reiterate, your trainer, your coach, your purpose coach may not be as much of a superstar as you are. They may not be as strong as you are, may not be as fast. And despite being weaker, Phil, this coach right here, he was weaker than Hercules, but through his own experience and insight, he was able to help train young Hercules and lead him. And at the end of the story, he went the distance. He became the hero that he knew he was. Again, friends, when we're seeking out a coach, in this case, a purpose coach, you don't want to work with someone who has no life experience, no real accomplishments, and no battle scars to show for their journey. A great coach has walked the path themselves. They have failed, they've learned, they overcome, and achieve. They don't just teach from theory, they guide from experience. Next one. My question is, when we're looking for purpose coaches, do they inspire you? There's a lot of us here who are looking for great success. The first thing you can do is, when you're looking for great success, emulate other successful individuals. And when you're emulating them, you want to make sure that these are people that indeed inspire you. Now, what does it mean to be inspired? Because a lot of people may assume that inspiration or being inspired simply means I feel good, I feel great, I'm just going to do a few cartwheels and everything is going to be all right. No, friends. Inspiration, the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. Oh my goodness. I hope somebody here is inspired already based on the few content I've provided for you so far. That individual that you're looking for, are they inspiring you to be greater than who you are already? Are they inspiring you to unlid, remove the lid, the cap from your potential and go the distance? All right. You might be looking for a coach like Ted Lasso. Your coach should be someone whose presence challenges you. They should inspire you to rise above your current level and push beyond your comfort zone. Think about the people you admire, the ones whose success makes you say, if they did it, I can do that too. That's the kind of person you want coaching you. Now, here's some of the things that we talked about so far. When seeking out a purpose coach, did they go the distance? And did they inspire you? I think we're doing pretty good so far. The next one, are they empathetic? Is your purpose coach empathetic? I remember there was a time where I was dealing with, or rather, I was listening to one of my clients, and in that conversation, they shared their concerns with me in regards to their career, their job situation. Okay. And like a good purpose coach, I listened. All right. You see, when you're empathetic, you're not just listening to listen. You're listening, and you're also giving feedback, and you're also aligning with how they feel. You're being sensitive to the fact that they feel what they feel, and they're justified in what they feel. And you're also providing feedback to help them get out of the rut that they're in. So the conversation went like this. They called, and they said, Donslow, there's so much going on. I'm working so hard, and it's so chaotic here. And again, as they were talking, I'm listening, and I wasn't being sympathetic. I wasn't just having an emotional response. Again, as I said, I aligned with them. I listened. Okay. The next thing I did, aside from listen, is I acknowledged what they were saying. I acknowledged their feelings, as I mentioned before. I acknowledged their feelings. I acknowledged how they felt. I acknowledged the circumstance. Okay. And the very last thing I did was I responded with my understanding of their feelings. You see, this particular person I was working with, I've been working with them for some time, and I knew what their why was. I knew the reason why they were doing what they were doing. I knew 5 levels down exactly why they were doing what they're doing. And that's why it hurt them so bad. That the situation, what it was, it hurt them because they knew that this was throwing them off from their why. And they wanted to express their concern to me. So again, I listened to them. And, pretty much the conversation went like this. After they spoke to me, they shared with me what they were going through. I said, I see how frustrated you are. And that makes sense. You've been putting in the effort, and it feels like, there we go. And it feels like you're not seeing the results you want. That must be discouraging. Let's explore what's been working, what hasn't, and how we can create a strategy that aligns with your goals and strengths. You see, the purpose coach, again, listen, acknowledge, and respond with understanding of their feelings. And then I also rebutted by redirecting them back to what their why is, so that we can now come up with new strategies on how to take it to the next level. All right. We can survey what's working and what's not. Now, my favorite one is your purpose coach keeping you accountable. Does your purpose coach keep you accountable? My goodness. I remember years ago, I had a fitness coach, and I remember he used to randomly text me. He would say things like, what'd you eat today? And I would ignore the text. I would ignore all texts, like, oh, okay, yeah, because I knew I just had something bad. And then he would text me again. How many steps did you get in today? And then I would respond to him about the text, about the steps. And then he would say, okay, let's go out for a jog. I'll meet you at 6. Oh, man, you caught me. You caught me. Yeah, my fitness coach is much like The Rock here, right? And unfortunately, this was much like me down here on the bottom left. No, but what he did was he held me accountable, because friends, the purpose coach is going to remember what you told them. The purpose coach is going to recall what you said, and also remind you what you said, and keep you there, keep you stuck to what you said. I told him, I said, coach, I want to lose 50 pounds. That's what I told him. I said, Coach, I want to lose 50 pounds. And oftentimes we say things and, we don't often stick to it. But the purpose coach, much like my fitness coach, kept me accountable with those text messages. How many steps did you get in? What did you eat today? Let's go out for a jog. I'll meet you at 6. My goodness. Looking back, that's exactly what holding someone accountable is. Making someone responsible and mindful of their actions or decisions. I had a fitness goal, and my fitness coach was exactly what I needed to stay on top of my goals and reach my destination. Your purpose coach won't let you off the hook. They hold you to the greatness they see inside of you. And friends, I tell you, even in this video, I know in my heart that everyone that's watching this, you have greatness inside of you. You gotta get it out. The next thing I'll say is, are they invested in your purposeful change? Or rather, your purposeful success? And notice, I said purposeful success. A lot of times we come to coaches and we say, well, I want to do this, I want to do that, and this is what I want to do. But the purpose coach is mindful and discerning, and they see that, yeah, I know you want to do A, B, and C, but I also see you have a D, E, F inside of you. I want to take you to the F. And if I can go even further, I'll take you to X, Y, and Z. Many people, again, seek out coaches to help, all right, based on what they want. But a great coach, as I mentioned, will get you where you're meant to be. They see beyond the surface level desires and guide you towards your true purposeful success. Purposeful success isn't just about achieving goals. It's about fulfilling your destiny, operating in your gifts, and making the impact you were created for. A purpose coach is truly invested in you and will go above and beyond to show that you don't just win temporarily. Come on, who wants to do that? They make sure you're walking in lasting success. I love it. I love it. Friends, my name is Donslow Brown. I am the founder and CEO of Uncaged Consultancy. I'm your partner in purpose. I am the recipient of the 2024 Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. I'm a father of 4 wonderful superstars, and I am an inspirational, empathetic purpose coach who has gone the distance, and I still have a ways to go. Will you join me? If you're ready to unlock your potential and step into the next level, do me a favor and text me at 201-340-1802. Also, let's connect. I want to meet you. I want to talk to you a bit. Okay? I'm on most social media platforms. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, as well as TikTok. And should you want more information about my organization, Uncaged Consulting, feel free to visit me at www.uncagedconsultancy.com. Much love, family. All the best. I can't wait to speak to you soon.